because of the deep-seated insecurity that they're now projecting onto some concept, onto some idea, and they're calling that idea purpose. Once I have it, I will be happy. Once I have it, I will be complete. But what if real purpose is not what you are here to do, but who you are here to be? What's my purpose in life? What am I here to do? What am I here to be? Am I meant to be an astronaut? Am I meant to be a plumber? Am I meant to save the world? What is my life purpose? That's a question that seems to be echoing in the Western civilization, a feeling that I need to have some grand plan or grand knowing about my vocation in life. There's this implication that we have this vocation, and by discovering our purpose, by being like the people we see as having a purpose, like Elon Musk or Zuckerberg or somebody that is making something of themselves, we think, well, what's my purpose? What am I here to do? I think this is a very Western concept, the concept of purpose, that you need to have something, some box that you can now put yourself in and say, hey, yeah, this is my purpose. This is what I'm here to do. I'm here to save the world. I'm here to do this. I'm here to do that. And the craziest thing is we in society have just taken this as normal. We're seeing this idea of purpose and we're saying, okay, yeah, I need to have a purpose. What am I here to do? Well, what's the big issue of this? Well, people are unhappy. People are unsatisfied. They project this idea of, once I know my purpose, then I'll be happy. Then I'll be satisfied. It also results in us invalidating things that we don't view as our purpose or purposeful. So we have this idea of these are purposeful things to do. These are not purposeful actions. When you are doing something purposeful, you might feel, oh yes, I'm somebody doing something that's really purposeful. But most of the time we don't even know what that is. Most of the time we're seeking for some depiction of this is purposeful and everything else we're doing in our life is not purposeful. So it leads to a lot of dissatisfaction, it leads to a lot of suffering, because we're constantly judging ourselves and we're constantly judging the things we're doing, the actions in our lives, and thinking, this doesn't really line up with this grand plan of purpose that I think I should have because I've spent my life watching movies, Hollywood movies, which makes out man to be the superhero. But what if being a superhero is just being completely ordinary and just enjoying life, being really satisfied and content and happy and joyous, right? Not having to prove anything to anybody else, and ultimately not even needing to prove anything to yourself, because you feel just great within. You are beaming, you are a ray of light, you are a sunshine, and you don't need anything to make yourself realize that. You just are expressing it and realizing it. Your cup is full, and your cup is then overflowing and impacting other people in ways that is beneficial. But if it's not, that's not a big deal either. It's not a big deal. So that's how I start to see it. I'm seeing now that purpose is a scam. This idea of life purpose, that we need to have some grand thing that we are calling our purpose, is not beneficial, and ultimately it's this big illusion that people have made out because of the deep-seated insecurity that they're now projecting onto some concept, onto some idea, and they're calling that idea purpose. Once I have it, I will be happy. Once I have it, I will be complete. But what if real purpose is not what you are here to do, but who you are here to be? In other words, how do you show up in your life? Are you showing up with grace? Are you showing up in a way of being that is aligning with your values, that is moving through this life in a particular way that you have desired? In other words, a state of being, not so much looking at the outcome or hey, X, Y, Z is now achieved, but more like, how are you moving? How is your presence? How are you feeling while you're doing a task? Is that task causing satisfaction? And if it's not causing satisfaction, can we move into a space where it is satisfying by either switching tasks or realizing that there's something here and now that's blocking me from being satisfied. Now, to have this shift in mindset makes you realize that purpose can be found in anything, even the littlest, smallest things, including, for example, brushing your teeth, doing the dishes, cooking a meal. You can start to see purpose in it that you could not see before. For example, brushing your teeth. The purpose there is, wow, I'm cleaning my teeth. This is important. This matters. And suddenly there's a bit more maybe appreciation for brushing your teeth. Cooking. Okay, I'm cooking this for my family. There's appreciation there. There's a greater sense of this is impactful. This is satisfying to me. I'm enjoying cooking. I'm enjoying this task. And so really, you are starting to unblock the mental prison you've put yourself in that has stopped you from seeing and perceiving the purpose that is within all the tasks that we do have in our life. And I think that is the key. So I think ultimately purpose can be found anywhere. Purpose is something that you choose, and it relates to satisfaction. In my opinion, purpose is not this grand outcome, but it's how your state of being shows up in this world. Now, I'm not saying not to have strategic vision. I think that's still beneficial. What do you want to create or achieve in the longer term? Where would you like to impact the world? If there's something you really enjoy, don't withhold that from yourself and realize, okay, these are my skills. This is something I can do. But at the same time, recognize that being in the seeking mode for purpose, needing to find some illusory thing to have as your purpose that doesn't exist is causing you dissatisfaction, it's causing you suffering, and it's not even helping you gain purpose that you wished you had. Because ultimately purpose is here and now. Purpose is what you choose you would like to get purpose from, and because you can choose it, you realize that I'm not a victim of purpose, but it's a choice to gain purpose from the things I want to gain purpose in. There's no right answers. There's no quick fixes. There's no $1,000 or $200 or $99 calls that will help you gain your life purpose. Although they could help you gain clarity on your skill set, but they're not going to give you clarity on the thing you sort of are desiring here, which is that, what is this thing that will complete me? I don't think that exists. I think that's an illusion. So yeah, that's it, guys. That's my thoughts on purpose. If you have any thoughts, let me know down below. Peace.